question I want to ask us in this point is, what do you need to take responsibility for today in order for you to access what God has in store for you? In order for you to go beyond where you are, to experience what God wants you to experience. Please turn to someone next to you and tell them, stop blaming people. Number two, what was number one? People, right? Number two is place. We continue with the verse. He says, I don't have anyone to put me in the pool. The pool. Jesus asks this person, do you want your situation to change? And what does the person say? Yes, but I am not yet where? In the pool. I want my situation to change, but I'm not yet in the pool. The pool is that place that you think you need to be so that your situation could be transformed. It's that place that you think you have to be so that things in your life align. I do not live in the right country. I do not live in the right city. I did not study the right degree. I do not work in the right company. I do not have the right degree. I did not go to the right university. I don't have the right friends. I do not come from the right family. I did not marry the right person. I am not the right age. There are so many things that we could state today that is a representation of our pool. The place that we think we need to be so that our situations could be transformed. I don't know how many of us remember a famous 20th century escape artist called Harry Houdini. Harry Houdini gave a challenge and he said, I can be locked up in any jail, and I'll be able to break out in a few minutes. Harry Houdini made do. He made do that challenge every time except once. That one time, as Harry Houdini was locked up in his jail and he was trying to pick the lock, he knew that something was wrong because it had taken more than a few minutes, but he was determined to keep his record. And he continued trying to break the lock. He continued for such a long time until he began to feel exhausted. And after 3 or 4 or 5 hours, he was tired trying to break the lock, and he decided to take a break. And Harry Houdini sat down because he was tired and he was exhausted. And while he was tired and he's exhausted, he decided, let me just take a short break. And he leaned back on the door that he was trying to pick the lock. And as he leaned back on the door, guess what? The door opened. The reason, the door was never locked in the first place. The door had always been open. It's the only time he failed.
Season 11, Unbound Dominion. #StarUp.